All right, guys, thank you so much for your time. Thanks for joining us here today. We are going to take you through a little tutorial of this streaming device. And this is the way that your stick will come, just like this. It's going to have a power cord that's going to plug directly into your wall. And on the other end, this will go into your HDMI port. Also take note, there's a chip at the very bottom of the stick. Now that chip actually comes in the bottom of your remote control. We've already taken it out. It usually comes right there and then right next to the battery. We'll put this back on and we've already connected that. So that is all set right there. And you also have a spot on the side of the stick and this cable comes along with your stick, and you will use this in times when you want to run an Ethernet cable. And actually they do make an adapter that would go right into here that you can get at Best Buy or get it online. You plug that in, and that will allow you to plug in an Ethernet cable, okay? But in this situation, we are going wireless, so we will not need that. And here's your remote that comes along with your stick. Now, note it at the top, you actually have a cable that you can plug directly right into your USB port. And you can use that to charge your battery on your keyboard here. Also take note, in the top right here, is your on-off switch. We have taken that and we've turned that in the on position, hence the blue light being shown right there. And this is a very simple remote, guys. If you take a look at it, in the top right hand corner you have your up, down, your left, your right, and your OK arrows. You have a little picture of a house here. That's your home key. So for certain different apps, you're going to need to use that to head back home. Your top left hand corner, you actually have your pause, your play, your fast forward, slow motion, and your volume control right there. And occasionally right here, you're going to need to use the escape key or the return key over here, okay? So, and very rarely, but sometimes to save your favorites over here, you're going to use your left mouse click, okay? And in certain of the apps that you're going to see when you want to create a favorites list, you're going to press and hold that for about 3 or 4 seconds, and it'll give you the option if you want to take and put a certain video or a movie into your favorites, okay? So that's the hardware part of this, and we're going to gradually bring you over here, guys, and we're going to bring you to the screen setup and what it's going to look like. So when you first get it, take note in the top right hand corner, that's your settings bar. You're going to click on the OK button, and it's going to produce, you're going to produce your network. You're going to come down here and then click on that, and our password has already been entered. So we're going to back out of that screen, and we're going to come back out, and there's a lot of things that you can do here. Now, I see down here is where all the fun begins. Right down here where that blue box with the white K, that's called Kodi. And just to the right of that, you actually have an app called Modbro. And to the right of that, you actually have your Ookla speed test. Now, one of the things I'm going to caution you folks on, you really want to make sure that you have great wireless. I recommend whoever your wireless provider is, go with their best package. And usually if you call them up and mention that you're looking at some other companies out there, they'll set you up usually for no additional charge. The highest I've seen is an additional $20 a month. But most of the times if you talk to them, they'll set you right up and it won't cost you any more additional money. So you really want to have the best wireless package you can possibly have. And I'm going to actually show you right here. We're going to open up. This is one of the very stable versions of Live TV, and that's called Modbro, okay? So this is what we're going to do here. You're going to first get that. You're going to agree to their terms and conditions. And then from here, it's going to quickly load that up. And from here, we're going to go over to the top left-hand corner where it says Channels, and we're going to click on that. And it's going to load a lot of your national TV channels. So we'll click on right here. We'll see what's playing.
Meanwhile, police have just released this dash cam video of the moment of Roof's arrest.
There you go. You have Live TV. We'll click on a couple other ones right here just to kind of show you what you're looking at.
I'll get the sheets and blankets for the couch. Don't bother. I'll just sleep in Leonard's room.
I'm going to turn the volume down now a little bit.
I can't authorize that.
And there you have it. There's Live TV. There's plenty that Modbro has to offer. But that's only one app. To kind of give you an idea here, guys, what you're looking at, the main platform here is called Kodi. So is what I just did right there. And went down to that blue box with the white K. I clicked on that. And this is your Kodi home screen. Notice in the top left-hand corner, it says Kodi. We're going to click on videos. And to give you an idea, right here where it says add-ons, I'm going to click on that. And this is going to show you about 30 some odd add-ons or apps that I've added. Now, if you note, when I come down to the bottom here, it's going to say Get More. And if I click on Get More, it's going to literally give me over 1,100 different apps that I could go to. If I clicked on that, it gives you a choice of about 1,100 different apps. So we're going to back out of that. I've actually added these 5 main apps to my home screen, and we're going to play around with some of those. So all the way over here to the left, we have what's called PrimeWire. Now, I just clicked on that. PrimeWire is great for movies and TV shows. So if I were to click on movies, it's going to actually give me a bunch of different categories. Okay, that's the favorites right there that I was talking about, where you can actually take and store your favorites. I can come down to most popular, highly rated, date released, or I could actually do an actual search. Okay, but here, for the sake of making this easy, I'm going to click on most popular. Okay. We're going to click on most popular, and if you look in the lower right-hand corner, it says working. And here we go. We'll click on Ted. That's the very top movie right there. It's going to say opening stream, and as what that's doing actually right now, that is going to go out, and we've already seen this before. So I'm going to click on resume, and it's going to bring you back in, and it's going to actually pull up the movie. And there it is. So we're going to back out of that. Okay, I'm only going to just put these up very briefly, guys, for legal reasons. We're not rebroadcasting here, so I'm just showing you that they do open and that they do work. And I'm going to back out of here, and we are going to show you a couple other really neat features. I'm going to TV shows. I can click on TV shows right here. And if I wanted to, I could come down here and actually do a search, okay? And I can click right on search. We're going to do that right here. And that's going to bring us up to another screen right here. And let me just put in Superman, okay? Now this one here, it's going to take a second, because think about it. Over the years, there have been made so many different versions of that movie made, and this will actually go out there, and it's going to bring up absolutely every single Superman that's ever been made. I mean, it's absolutely unbelievable, folks. What you can do with this device and the content and the libraries that you can actually get, very, 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 very impressive. So, lower right-hand corner, it's working right now. And it's going to pull up the original Superman, which I think was made back in like 1952, right up to some of the ones that have been made over the last few years. And it will give you every single one of the Superman libraries. And I have to tell you, that's pretty exciting. Right down to the Superman with Lois Lane. It's going to give you every single one of them. Even some of them as well. It'll give you behind the scenes features, how they were made, and all the goodies that come along with that. So that's what we're looking at right here. We're just about ready to open right now. You can see it's just about done in the lower right hand corner. And here we go. Okay, guys. Lois and Clark, you got Superman Returns, you got Superman, all the different Superman ones right here. And as I had said before, if you come on down here, all the way down to, but there's Superboy, 1966. Beneath that, you have Supergirl, Superman, you have more and more Aquaman, you have all that. So that's pretty much everything and anything to do with Superman, and that's why it did take a little while. But again, you can go back to the oldest one that is possibly available out there, and you can watch it. So there's a good little demonstration there. We're going to back out of this, and I'm going to show you a couple other really neat features here, guys. I have to tell you, this is just absolutely exciting stuff that we have going here. I'm going to come over to this app called Genesis. I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to click on that as well. Now, again, this is great for movies and TV shows. I'm going to come down here, and I can do a search. And if I click on search, and I can go to a movie, I'm going to click on movies. And I'm going to pick something with a nice short title just to keep things moving here, like Jaws. And I'm going to click on Done. And if I click on Done, it's going to go out there. And this is going to bring up anything to do with Jaws. You got your original right there. Really neat. You know, again, some of the behind the scenes features, all the different things associated with Jaws. And so what I'm going to do, just to kind of give you an idea of what's available here, I'm actually going to pull up, I'm going to play just a second of the movie Jaws, because again, you know, for legal purposes here, we're just doing a quick little demo here and showing you what's available and what you can do here. So I'm going to click on that. I clicked in the very top one, and every once in a while you click on a feed, and if that feed doesn't pop right up or it buffers a lot, just back out of it and go to the one right beneath that. So here we go. And again, bear in mind that, you know, this movie was shot over 30 years ago, so it's going to be, you know, nice quality. But again, that's the way it was shot back then. It was not shot in high def. And we're going to bring up a little bit of Jaws here, guys. I can hear the music right there. I don't know if you can hear that at home. There's that famous music. And if we let that play, guys, it would bring up the whole movie, obviously. You hear the music in the background. And there it is. So you can get just movie after movie after movie, just really exciting stuff here, guys. So now you have every single movie, every single TV show just about that's ever been out there, all the good stuff. You can go back to all kinds of older TV shows, older movies. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you one here called IPTV Stalker, and this is all live TV. So I'm going to click on all. They do categorize it. Like I could go into just cinema, or I can go into entertainment. And if I was into cinema, that would be anything to do like with your HBO or your Showtime and things like that. But if I'm going to click on all, that takes a second to load up, because when you see this, guys, there are over 650 working channels that you can choose from. If you look right in the lower right-hand corner, it says 685. They actually have this, guys. So if I look right here, I'm scrolling back up to the top.